Okay, guys, so we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'm a little tongue-tied this morning. And I'll be your friendly Grimdark Master, because today we're carrying on with our ongoing campaign playing Cubicle 7's outstanding Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th edition. 5th edition is pending, and we are using that to play a campaign set in the northernmost province of the Empire, Nordland, using the Salt and Silver source book for Salzenmund, which is somewhere deeper in my stack right now, for a campaign we're calling Salt, Silver, and Sin. And with me today are the stars of our Salt, Silver, and Sin campaign. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing today? First up, we've got Graham.
Hi, I am Graham. I am playing Ruthard Bellis Dingfelder, known as Rudy, and he is a very rudimentary soldier.
Very nice. Next up is John.
Everyone, I am John, and I'm playing Talthair of Manon. He is a priest of Manon turned herbalist.
Very nice. And last but certainly not least is Sean.
Hey, I'm playing a dwarf named Fognoth Barrickson. He is a dwarf of the Cragforge clan and an Ironbreaker.
Very nice. So, guys, what happened? This is session 55 of our campaign. What happened last time? See if I can bring you over to our last... We have a couple of things actually that happened last time. Let me start with where you guys started. Does that ring a bell at all?
Yes. We had dinner with the nobleman of the land. I forgot his name. Sorry.
Lord Galvin. Galvin
yes.
Rasburger.
The brain is still waking up. I think we had a pretty productive conversation with him. We discussed the Kreutzfelds and the
Durhambachs?
Durhambachs.
Yeah, I'm looking at my notes.
Yeah, that's right.
Discussed the silver trade, some of his plans for the future. I believe some of his needs and, what we could do for him. Kind of got ourselves situated in the area, and then I think we left on a good foot with him, and we were heading towards the Kreutzfelds lands by the end of the session.
Yeah, you did stop by
Peckmeyer.
Yeah, his family holding in Pikemeyer briefly, and then we had more shenanigans on the road, and you guys returned to a place you had overnighted before. Unsurprisingly, the weather, it seems, was not pleasant, but you did arrive in the rain. Do you remember what you found at this family farm?
So this was the farm that we passed through on our way into the Rasburger lands, but it was a very different situation that we found on the way back. When we arrived there originally, they were boarded up. They were concerned about, well, all sorts of things, and looked to us to be a little bit isolated from any sort of, if you like, lordly control. They were very much sort of on their own. Well, that seems to be borne out, because now that we've arrived again, and we had a very pleasant stay with them, they were very generous people, actually, given how little they had and how much they were prepared to share on our way back. So now we've just arrived at a situation where effectively the front door, or I think the front door to the gate, has been kicked in. And it's a place of devastation. I think we found the children.
Yeah.
But the place has been, I think, ransacked, looted.
Yeah. Their bodies were mistreated as well.
So murder as well.
Yeah. You had to identify them by their clothing, because their heads had been removed.
Oh, thank you. Right. Really? God.
Yeah.
Okay. So we were all pretty shook up about this.
It would have been Alwyn who would have noticed too, but do you guys recall the tracks that he found?
When the horse tracks?
Yeah, because there were like hooved tracks in here, but they were shod. So it's unusual, or it would be extremely unusual for beastmen to have, horseshoes, goat shoes, or whatever on their hooves.
Yeah. Okay. And we've managed to sort of persuade the children, I think, to come out.
Yeah, and that's sort of where we left things.
Yeah.
Thognoth, do you have any questions about what occurred last time?
So we just arrived, arrived to the little.
Did you guys mention about ransoming Thognoth's beard for bounty? I mentioned that to Sean last night, and he seemed skeptical.
We were trying to trade it for an axe, I think, but yeah.
Sorry, Thognoth, any questions?
You had just arrived at the scene at the end of the session, or?
Yeah, well, we had been here just enough time to go into the main house, see what happened, and then see if we could find the kids. And we ran to the cellar, or the root cellar.
And how'd you leave it at the dinner? Was there a conclusion of what between the guests?
Yeah, basically, we agreed that we would speak well and highly of him towards our superiors when we get back, and see if we can expand his reach.
Yeah, so his future is with the quarry and not with the mine. So that the mine is going to be, if you quote unquote, mined out at some point. And so he recognizes that economically, for him to survive, he needs to make use of the quarry. So if we are to support him, our suggestion, I think, going back would be that skilled quarrymen would be helpful to realize the benefit of his fiefdom for the broader lords of this area. We were limited in what we could promise because, hey, it's us. But we left certainly on good terms, and I think from Rudy's point of view, although this might not have been spoken out loud, I don't think it was, so maybe this is an internal thought that he has, is this is exactly the sort of place where he could see his future. Just sort of basically making a living, and actually, for all the fact that, as our viewers can see, there's Lord Galvin Rasberger, former bandit turned petty lord, trying to make the best of things, and I think trying to, quote unquote, trying to go steady. Well, that resonates with Rudy quite a bit, and so this sort of tucked away place where actually Rudy thinks he might be able to do some good, and make a living, and maybe even put some roots down. This is the kind of place where he can see his future. So. But he was probably ruminating on that as we arrived at this new location, or not new to us, and then realizing all the more that perhaps what this land needs is a few likely lads to pop around and help and support and protect people, and that's what they didn't have. And he's probably thinking about that right now as we get the kids out.
Hey. Thognoth, any other questions?
No, I think that's good.
Okay.
And it's good to have you here, Sean. We could really have done with Thognoth, I suspect, last time. Never mind.
So, Thognoth, we have heard Talther and Rudy's reactions to what they found last session. What is Thognoth's reaction?
Irritation, having missed the battle. I mean, the lack of battle, probably. Yeah. By the side of this, but Yeah, too little, too late is a kick in the gut, and so yeah, somber.
Okay. The kids are out, and which among you, for Talther or Rudy, has a higher? Is it persuasion? No, charm.
What? Charm.
We've got a 57.
It's probably you. I can't find it. But here it says, yeah, you significantly beat me.
Okay. So Talther, they've the kids have come out and sort of settled themselves with you.
Gotcha. We'll check them over, see if they've been injured at all, and see about the general welfare.
Okay. Go ahead and give us an easy heal check, please. Critical success. So you can tell, like, they must have been, just from the the bruisings and the state of recovery, like you're pretty much able to nail that. Like, it must be like 2 days or 3 days these kids spent hiding in those barrels.
Oof.
So, you know, like they're a little, they need cleaning, their wounds need treating, and they're probably very hungry.
Oh, sounds like got to get them washed and fed. Can you tell us what happened, or as much as they know?
You can try with charm.
Okay.
Now I think, let's see. Let's make this an average test.
Hmm.
There you go.
Okay. So, for those who are attracted to you, are you flirting with them?
That's just a general thing.
No, I know. So what the kids are able to say is they heard horses, and they heard the voices of men, very angry men who demanded access. Make a check here for the kids. You're talking to them a little bit, trying to suss out more about what, you know, what particulars they have, and one of them says that one of the angry men was fancy.
Mhm.
His voice was fancy.
See.
So, what do you say we go and hunt some fancy?
Oh, for sure. We definitely want to see this. It kind of gets sticky when you're dealing with nobles, though, because if everybody finds out, we're going to be in deep trouble.
You think I care?
Well, I'm more worried about the repercussions rather than the morality of it.
Yeah,
I'm with you, Rudy.
I know. I hear you as well.
Aaron says the kids can't be left alone.
Yeah.
There's other homes
who's nearby?
here.
Yeah, who's nearby? Yeah, go on.
Well, the farm, this place, it's not a hacienda, but like it's a larger multi-family place. So while there is the main place that's been sort of fortified, there are other places where there are beds and there are kitchens and things like that. So what he's thinking is he's going to go, and while you guys are dealing with the kids, he proposes going and getting that ready.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys are going to go hunt, he'll watch the kids here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he sort of grips his, halberd as if to emphasize what he means by watching the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Got you. Good.
Says, but contingency.
I think if there are any holdings nearby, we also need to just check whether this raid is only here, whether they have more broadly raided.
So the nearest place to the west, or so the like westerly direction, is into the Kreutzfeld lands. That's Fire Ridge,
Right.
And then to the east would be Boltfast. That's the sort of the geographic sort of choke point for entering the Durnbach lands. And then to the north, of course, is where you came from, and you guys have seen that there's, at least Pikemire is not under assault.
Yeah. It's perhaps just big enough, maybe.
Yeah. There's certainly not enough horses here, that this is even a full, military company or mercenary company of any sort of repute. There's definitely marks here, but it's not the matter of churned up mud the way there would be if a cavalry detachment, came in.
Yeah.
So it was likely a noble guy and his small retinue that came through here got offended by not being given immediate access and decided to murder people. Maybe
it speaks of something else, and these people just got in the way.
Well, remember how they were hesitant to let us in until they realized we had a priest and a priestess?
Yeah.
I think some nobles here were demanding something they didn't have to give, and they got killed for it.
Right. Yeah, okay.
So, Errant says the way we've come was we didn't see any trouble there. Should I bring them to Pikemire?
It's likely the best place to take them.
Yeah. They're not safe here.
This town falls under the protection of the Aspergers, does it not?
No. Oh, it does. Yes, that's correct.
It'd be good to have somebody report to the Mr. Asperger, so that he knows that we're looking into this whole issue.
I didn't go to 4 years of Lord school to be called Mister.
So what do you think, Errant? Do you want to take the kids up there and inform the Lord?
Kind of gets down, and he says to one of the kids, "What's that you say? Would you like to see a castle?" And the kid's kind of trembling and yeah. He's like, "We can get him there.
Okay.
We'll travel quiet. And the first sign of trouble, we lied."
Well, let's raid the larders, see if they left anything for the kids to eat on the way there.
That's the interesting thing. Doesn't look like there was, nothing's been kicked over or taken or whatever. Nothing's been robbed here. If you go back into the kitchen, the horror show of the, headless corpses is going to be there. But, there's food on the, charred, I imagine, by this point, and the fire has burned cold. But the food is still there.
Doesn't make any sense except for just evil bastards. Well, we should definitely get the bodies to burial and then say a prayer over it. And what do you guys think? Tomorrow we head out and find these guys?
Yeah, I guess.
Sounds good.
I mean, we should try and pick up the trail as quickly as possible. It's been a while now. It's been a couple of days did we say so.
Aaron says, perhaps idle hands will give too long to think of what's happened. and put these ones to work getting a farm. One of these houses fit for habitation, yeah?
Yeah.
So he'll take the kids off, giving you an opportunity for the three of you to talk about what you want to do. And more frankly, it was like end of day when you guys arrived here, so it probably, I mean, it is summer, so it's still probably light, but with the overcast skies and the rain, it probably doesn't seem like much like that. I'm guessing it's around supper time.
Okay. At least with these very damp conditions, we might find that the trail may still be there. Easier, at least, for us to perhaps track it. How are we all doing in terms of? I'm down a wound, but so I have some cuts and bruises. But
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
Okay.
They are. Well, I mean, if they're not all mounted, then you're fine. But if they are mounted, you will have difficulty keeping up because of.
Yeah.
I don't want to point any fingers and any short legs here, but coming back to.
Talther's got a very strong back thing. So maybe if Doggoth wants a piggyback ride, we can keep up.
Yeah.
How many pounds of steel do you wear currently, Thognon?
Quite a few.
Is that 5 for encumbrance?
If we can't keep track with them, we may keep track with them enough to understand something about where they're from. And if that's as good as we can do, maybe that's as good as we can do. But so let's go for that, and let's try and leave early in the morning.
So all the horses were slain, is that right?
No.
There were no horses here.
No horses, okay.
Yeah.
Except
so first lights, and we go.
Okay. Let me.
Since we don't got to set up camp or anything, we should be able to get some rest.
Yeah, I benefit from that.
Graham, did your copy? I can't remember if you ordered it or not, but did your copy of the High Elf setting book? I know the player's book is out. Did the setting book come out yet? Sea Lords of Kothik, I think it's called.
Oh, I think it might be out. I actually haven't ordered that. I've got the High Elf Player's Guide. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm obviously tempted by it, and the Dark Elves, and indeed everything else.
Yeah, that new Dark Elf one got pre-ordered pretty quickly. But the reason I know is your copy of Sea Lords came before it came to Canada. So my pre-order only came after. I just wasn't sure. The dwarf one was a little delayed as well. So I just wasn't sure if I should follow up and see if they've lost the pre-order.
Yeah, no, I just have the player's guides, but they're great as well.
Agreed. Yeah. All right. So let's see here, guys. This means, well, I guess first off, what are you guys planning on doing with your evening then for camp activities? One of those could be just clearing the house out, I suppose.
I think.
Yeah, we got to get those.
Get
those bodies out. Yeah.
Can we tell how long ago this happened?
2 days, right?
2 days.
Yeah.
Based on the shape the kids were, and they've been 2, maybe 3 days in the barrels.
I feel like there's a dwarf and a barrel joke to be made there, but I'm just not finding it.
We need a
relentless Madison. It's relentless.
Don't blame me. Blame Peter Jackson.
I can make this.
So I'm going to prepare I'm going to try and have a good night, a good night's rest.
Okay.
I've got some doses of Venera that we could use to get us some pickup if we get tired along the way.
Okay.
Is that the one that allows you to ignore exhaustion or something like that?
Here's the shorthand of what you said it was.
Oh yeah, right. Cool.
It's like an energy drink, apparently.
Yeah. It's guarine.
What's the street value on that?
2 gold a dose.
Okay.
Cameras are acting up. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Last night was, oh my goodness. I'm glad, like, what was like 2 weeks ago or something, I just decided, I'm like, I'm not going to be angry at it. Because I had one session where it was driving me fucking crazy, and then I'm like, if I'm angry at this, having to relocate these things, I'm going to be pissed all the time. So, yeah, just one of those things. Actually, we had, like, the previous weekend, no problems.
Huh.
Which was, yeah, nice. But Friday night. Okay, so then, I guess, and Talther, are you going to perform services for these folks?
Yeah.
Oop, I said that, and then as my camera reset, it's mocking me.
Yeah, they deserve at least that much. Even more so that they helped us the last time we were here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So well, this far from the sea, at least somebody will say something over them.
Yeah, and there's it's unsurprising that there is a family plot here as well. So you're able to put them among their family dead as well.
Yeah.
Thognoth, if you wanted to help with that, that might leave Rudy free to clear the kitchen, so you guys can at least have the main house for yourselves and have the kids with Errant at one of the family, one of the other families' farmhouses.
All right.
So it's grim work, putting them to bed, and it's by the time that the sun is set, you guys have the rain is still coming down, and you have put them to rest with their other family members. The food, you're not going. Oh, go ahead.
This isn't helping Talther's let's say mild annoyance with nobles and conscription and taking advantage of people. He's gritting his teeth at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, it certainly doesn't seem like the Rasbergers. I mean, we don't know, but we were just had a dinner.
Mm-hmm.
So it seemed like a big deal to like treat so harshly another family's territory.
And if you did have any suspicions in that light, you having shared a meal with Lord Galvin, fancy sounding is not what you would use to describe him. He is very much a salt of the earth fella.
Him and Rudy got along very well.
Yeah. Alwyn was still suspicious.
Yeah. Yeah, that made me, that encouraged me all the more. I think my until I hear otherwise, this is Friedrich Durenbach's work, and that's what I think, and I will believe that until I stare the perpetrator in the face.
I might ask the kids if they recognize a few names, and I'll just start listing out, Friedrich or whatnot.
The kids are off with Errant right now.
Well, I mean, later. Maybe in the morning before we leave.
I don't know, Talfa. What do you think? We could ask them, but at the same time, do we really want to ask them?
Well, it's probably better that we, for our consciences at least, to know.
Well, I guess I think what Rudy might be getting at is, for one, do you think that the kids are going to recognize the name of a specific lord from an adjoining land?
Well, I mean more like maybe one of the guards said something and they heard or responded to a name.
Yeah, I mean that's reasonable, maybe. But you're also then re-traumatizing these kids for.
Well,
I just think they've been through a lot, so I don't know.
Yeah,
if we want to ask them or not.
I mean, Talther was an orphan, from the streets, taken in by the priesthood. So like, life's tough.
Yeah, it is.
I understand why he may. Yeah. For this evening, then, you guys are sharing a meal amongst yourselves. You are not having to dip into your rations whatsoever. And if you did want to resupply, you probably could get another 4 or 5 days worth of rations for the party.
Okay. And then we're planning on the kids heading up to Pikemire, so leaving food here is just going to spoil.
Yeah. Anyone have any skill in carpentry? That door does need to be repaired if you do want to repair it.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. Some sort of craft skill that would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think it's one of the like sub-specializations for crafting.
Right. Got it. No, I don't think so.
Like a trade or something?
Yeah.
Great, I think it's a skill. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. No, I don't have any trade.
You don't have any smuggling?
Yeah, carpenter. Here we go. Trade is one of the carpenter skill specializations.
Like,
Right.
Rudy, I'm pretty sure that the one rank I have in smuggling came from my time with you as a kid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably true. Old habits.
So then,
Oh yeah, I've got that.
what are you guys planning on doing tomorrow then?
Tracking.
Tracking. Follow the tracks. First light as soon as we can.
Okay. Then let's see what weather awaits you tomorrow.
D10s, everyone.
Why don't you each give us a D10 roll, please? Give me comfortable weather.
Oh, no.
Absolute pissing rain. And
It's windy as hell.
holy shit, yeah. It is just a fucking crazy windstorm tomorrow.
Endurance.
That's my wound back.
Oh, gotcha.
Right, yeah, because you would get... okay, so then... there's penalties to navigation, ranged, and perception tests. There is, to athletic climb and black powder tests, and a -1 success level to all tests in general.
Yeesh.
Oof. Ugly weather.
Well, there's a road. Let's follow it.
All right. So who is going to be doing the tracking? That is a separate skill, is it not?
Yeah, advanced.
Under secret signs, it's a trained thing. Advanced skill.
Owen would do it normally, so I don't know who next.
Secret signs is not the same thing. Tracking is what you need.
Oh, yeah, sorry. There's a secret signs category, and the track is under it. So I'm like, oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't have any training in it, so.
Yeah, I have 0. Rudy, you got anything?
I've got... Oh yeah, fat 0. I'm on 30.
If I had training in it, I'd be pretty good at it, but just the natural intelligence.
Listen,
or
I don't have any education in this whatsoever, but I have a pretty good feeling I'd be a good doctor if I did.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so let's just help each other. And 3 pairs of eyes can't make it worse. Before we make a roll.
well, the thing is, you actually can't make a roll if you don't have training in like traction advanced skill.
Got you. Okay, in which case,
Yeah, which is Alwyn's wheelhouse.
But our characters are not saying to ourselves, "I've got no track." We're going to try and follow the tracks and probably make a mess of it.
Yes.
Like what you could find is that you guys maybe thought you would, go, and then in the morning it's the rain and the wind, and you're looking outside and like, I can't see past the the stuff where there's the deep mud. That's obvious where there still is like deep pool now filled up with water. But as soon as you get to the edge of the property, you're like, well, where the fuck is this?
Is that a footprint? Is that a hoof print? Was it rolled?
Yeah. Like it's easy when someone points out to you what the thing is. You're like, yes, I see what that is, but recognizing that on your own without training.
Wow, that's frustrating.
So
We can't even tell if they went east or west at this point.
what I will allow is if you want to give us a... Let's see here. Give us a challenging perception check. And because you're working together, we'll give you a plus 20. So whoever's choosing to make that roll will get the benefit of everybody. This is you looking around the night before to see if you can see any signs of what direction it was coming from.
All right.
While you're working in concert with...
Who's going to do that?
Who's got the best perception?
It's got a 50 in it.
I have a 60.
Oh, well, dog not you. Go for it. Take your helmet off.
He's quietly working on his glares.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so then if you've got 60 in perception, you're going to get a plus 20.
Okay.
Otherwise, it is a challenging test.
Say that part again. I get a plus 20?
You get a plus 20, but the difficulty of the test is challenging.
I see. Gotcha. All right. Ooh.
Wow.
I'll roll it again.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on, big money.
Let's see. Challenge.
Let's see.
Wow.
That's quite a start. You're making quite an impact here.
That's the rain. It's just maddening.
It is maddening.
It's like one of the darker gods have obscured their trail, so we cannot follow.
Yeah, or is it a dark magic?
I think what you also maybe feel, Thognoth, while you were trying to... You're out and kind of tracking... or trying to make sense of the tracks that Alwyn had noticed. And there's a moment when you're kind of looking around where you just sort of... You realize the tracks are, like, there's some over there, and there's some seem to ride over there, and you're looking at the terrain, and it immediately dawns on you, like, they may be watching me, right? Now. So, are there crossbows trained on you? Is there a cavalry charge at the wait? You stop and listen for the sound of any horses?
Yes. It's a nightmare. We're there. We don't know where they went. We can't see anything out here. They could be anywhere. They could be right here.
Please.
Really? Okay. Is there a place of... Oh, no. This is last night. I said I was going for a good night's sleep, and that's what I'm doing.
Well, you'd wake up and find all this weather. I think Errant would come and see you guys as well. And desperate as the circumstances are...
How are you for tracking, Aaron?
Tracking?
Are you a huntsman? Can you track these? Because we're all rubbish.
Take a look at his... Got one set of stats I've been sort of using.
Yeah, sure.
It's a
long shot, but if you've got somebody who knows what he's doing...
Yeah, it's a worthy shot.
There it is. But the last book that I kind of bring my fucking stack in before these sessions, this is the last one I was like, let's just be sure. And sure enough. He does not.
Shame. All right. We can't do it. It's as simple as that.
He says, I don't...
We just can't do it. It's maddening, but we just can't do it. We just don't have what it takes.
He wants to know whether they should push forward in this weather, the kids.
With their injuries, and I'd give them another day or so to knit back up before they decide to head north, just in case something catches.
And even us, if I was even thinking that if we're not able to follow, then where are we going? If we're not going where we thought we were going, especially in this mess. Should we stick around with the kids? See if this weather clears, unless we have another urgent matter that we need to rush off to, since the urgent matter we thought we were rushing off to, we can't do.
Yeah. I think we should probably wait for the weather to clear.
Tyler's just grumbling to himself. He still feels like the urge to go after these people regardless.
I know.
It's like, and he is religious, so he thinks if his God's looking, that maybe they'll stumble across them somehow. Yeah.
Well, hey, that's a thought. What about your God? Isn't your God going to guide you?
He generally does, but he's a little fickle about it. So,
I mean, you said that out loud. Can he not hear you?
Probably. It is raining quite a lot.
True. Maybe that's maybe that's his way of saying, get out there, I'll guide you. Maybe the waters will clear.
Or he could be saying, hey, it's time to come home. You never know with Manon. Well, you do sometimes.
Arthur has also been indulging his recreational activities to the detriment of his professional obligations, in the sense of becoming a herbalist instead of a priest.
Okay. The only thing no, it's not here. It's not here. I can't do it.
Still very religious. I can always,
What were you thinking, Rudy?
There's a certain god of luck.
Mm.
The shrine is back the way we've come.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's no good. I was just gonna
think about becoming religious, Rudy?
Just for a bit, just while it's useful to me.
Ranald would appreciate that transactional nature.
Yeah. I think Manon well, maybe this god of luck does too, but most gods usually require devotion of some sort.
Yeah, well, it'd have to be a deal. There'd have to be a bargain with him. But a bit of luck, we could do with a bit of luck right now. I'll probably do that. Mechanically, it probably is a nothing, and I'm happy for it to be a nothing. But in the fiction, I think what he's going to do is he's going to go out in the rain, and stand sort of getting drenched, and just kind of saying, sort of shouting, is it? I can't remember. Is it Renard or
Renault?
Renault. He's going to call out his name. Just say, "This is the situation. There are raiders who have struck. They've murdered people. I want revenge. I can't find them. I'm calling on you to help me." And yeah, it's a deal. You understand deals. I know you do. You give me a break, I'll do something for you. And I'll just wait, and I'll stomp around. And
give us just a flat percentile roll.
Okay. Well, that is the answer to the life, the universe, and everything. So I reckon I win.
No, out of that book, that's like one of my favorite things that's ever come out of that, the number 42.
Yeah.
So, you do stand in the rain for some time, and sadly, there is no obvious sign of that.
That's fine. That's
like the act of desperation is no doubt notable to your colleagues. The rain and the wind would be coming down, so you could barely see.
Yeah. I think I say to Talther, what's he doing out there? He's been out there a while.
I think he's praying.
Is he? I think he's afraid of the shrubbery again.
I think he did hurt himself on the way here last session.
He's cracking.
I got attacked again. Yeah, I got attacked again.
Talther, would you give us a D10 roll, please?
Absolutely.
Okay. So, the wind is blowing. The rain is pouring down. The door is sort of in place, but it would keep kind of being blown back. What are you guys planning, Talther and Thognoth, doing with your day?
Talther's just like, if it's raining this hard to here, it's, they're probably like not going anywhere. So we might make up some time. He's not going to go alone, of course,
Where would you be going, Talther?
Well, we're heading to the Kreutzfeld's lands, so maybe we'll run across them on the way there.
Yeah, I don't know what, let's see, in the rain in this little village. I don't know, maybe, I think probably just mundane things like working on his gear, cleaning and tasks in the village of still clearing out, or.
Well, it's not a village, just to be clear. This is it's a extended farmstead. That's really it. At best, it might be a thorp.
Yeah, I think one main house, a barn, and then like 2 or 3 small little cottages for extended family.
Yeah. And I think the level gain on that is thorp, hamlet, village, town, city. Oh, Graham may have one more to add into that.
Do I was thinking about Calgary and Edmonton, and therefore Wolfback House and Ed Symbolist. And I was just thinking, I've got my CNS book over there. They've got like massive list of different levels of puzzles. But yeah, this is quite small. Yeah, so I guess, look, I think, Talther, you're right. We let the weather die down a little bit. We head off and we just carry on with what we plan to do, and that's all we can do. And if and I sort of look into the sky, having come back bedraggled, if a lot, I sort of look up and say no. And if we get a bit of luck, then perhaps perhaps something will come our way. It will fall into our lap. We just got to have to hope that it does.
So, been rolling the dice ever since they took me into the priesthood, so it seems to be working out for me so far.
You're not doing so bad.
So, Thogna, what do you think? What do you think is the next best, or the best next course of action?
Well, I mean, our original, before we came upon this, we were headed for Kreutzfeld. Where were we, right? So I think we just continue that. Yeah. I mean, I'd wait for the weather to clear and head there, which we were doing anyway before we came upon this.
Yeah, there's a witch named Kalinda in Fire Ridge. I think you guys were concerned about. Errant seemed to know her.
Oh, yeah. We need him for introductions.
I don't know about you, but when I get somewhere, I'm going to find someone who knows how to track, and I'm going to pay them to show me some of the tricks and the ways of tracking. I can tell you that right now.
Means
I'm right with you there, Rudy.
Yeah,
we get to use the hireling rules finally.
Get those books used.
I mean, if we escort Errant back up to Packmire with the kids, we could just do that. You can go to your shrine, and then we could head back down and bring Errant with us to go talk to the witch.
Yeah.
You also could speak to Merkel and Conrad up at Pikemire too.
Let them know what happened. Yeah.
Well, and they may very well have someone they could spare who could track.
Oh yeah, we should do that. We should do that.
At this point, we're relying on luck anyway. So what? Let's just follow the trail back to Pikemire, and then.
So, do you want to make the journey today back to Pikemire?
It's a half day's journey, right? But with the rain, it's going to take a little bit longer.
It's a full day's journey.
Okay. We're
Okay.
gonna bring the kids with us though, so
Maybe we wait till tomorrow.
How
could be
could you
worse
guys possibly ever get that done an entire day with travelers with you with such tiny legs, too?
well,
That's going to be...
how many kids are there? 3, 4?
I think there's like 6.
Oof. Okay. Piggyback rides for the smaller ones.
Yeah, maybe we see if we get better weather tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. And if the trail goes washed out, then it does. Let's hope it doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then is there anything you guys wish to do with your day? Sounds like you got a plan for tomorrow. Wait out the weather. Aaron will keep the kids occupied. His experience with the Sisters of Shalia has helped out with that. So he actually has some rudimentary understanding of how to like monitor wounds and things like that. So
I think if there's a vantage point or several vantage points that I can find, I'm gonna essentially spend the day keeping watch.
sure. Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do, and I'll be armed. I'll have armor on, my leathers.
I think
And
I think Rudy's got a good idea. I'm gonna go gathering herbs, but using it as an excuse to go around and look around the area.
Okay. On your own?
Unless anybody want to come with me. I mean, but yeah, I figure with the wind and the rain and to be plenty safe.
Okay.
I guess I could go. I don't have anything really pressing.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, shout at him, don't step on that.
Yeah, I just smush it.
And not for nothing, Thognoth has been the one who has stumbled across a couple of those herbs before he became an actual herbalist, in fact. Okay, then it'll be it's a challenging outdoor survival check, or lore herbs check, but it's going to be -1 success level, Telther.
We'll go outdoor survival until my lore herbs gets better.
Okay. So challenging at -1 success level. Okay, so 3.
That's great. Wow.
That was Archives of the Empire 1, maybe? Where the herb stuff was. One. So 2. Was it 3? Thank God they delayed any further releases for this line. I could have sworn it was in. It's set in. Or was it Winds of Magic? Where the herb stuff was. Let's see, it did mention it in Death Steps, where you'd find that stuff. So let's see. So I don't remember. I thought it was in one of the Archives of the Empire books, but I was mistaken, it seems. Death on the Right Companion, that's why. Okay.
That sounds familiar.
It's right here. I did bring that one. All right. So with 3, I guess you could get up to 1 dose of rare or 3 doses of common things. So let's see here. This would be in, I guess, hills. So not that.
Let's see. I know the Venera I got also in hills.
You could find 1 speckled rustwort.
Okay. Let's
Which
pick that one.
Yeah, that gives plus 10 to shake off disease.
That's probably going to be useful.
Okay. So you find 1 dosage of that.
Is there a price listing for the dose?
Where's that? Okay. It is. Let's see here.
I just, want to make sure that.
No, I see your mind. I see your mind, Talter. Speckled rustwort is 2 gold crowns.
Oof, okay.
Yeah. Good work if you can find it. Then, otherwise, it is just a damp and otherwise unpleasant day. Anything you guys wish to do? Let me just jump back and forth. Rudy, did you heal up your wound? Let me see here.
I sure did. Yeah.
Your token is still showing as 17 out of 18 for some reason.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I've done the...
wait a minute. That's because it is. Hang on. I thought I'd updated that. Let me just see.
There you go. Yep, it's updated on my end now.
Okay.
Could be you didn't hit enter. Sometimes is
maybe that was it.
Yeah. Oh, Sean, you're muted. Tabo.
That hasn't happened in a while. Tabo.
What's happened last
Nobody
night?
was muted last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because the first thing I noticed was from the tokens, and I was thinking, oh, that's interesting. That just as a rambling thought, that Talther and Rudy have higher wounds than Thognoth. And I thought, oh well, he's a little guy after all, a dwarf. But then I'm like, well, now wait a minute. And it doesn't look like his wounds are updating. It shows him as 15 max wounds, but I think it should be 19. And I'm not sure.
Is that on your character sheet? It says 19?
Character sheet. I'm just getting it from the CRB. Like I'm adding it up manually, and it seems like in my head, and it should be. It seems like it because it's strength bonus twice your toughness bonus plus your willpower bonus. That math equals 19, and yet my sheet shows 15.
Have you updated it since you started adjusting those stats, though?
It's automatic. It looks like it's a math field. It's not a field you can fill in manually.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mine's calculating fine.
I've just checked mine and it's correct. So he suddenly made me worried that mine was too high. Actually.
Yeah. Well, I haven't even, because it's an automatic field, I haven't thought about it in a long time. I just kind of narrowly go on.
You've got your size down as small. Does that affect it?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Are you small? Like, I don't, or do dwarves have that quality?
Now. Watch the language. Gee,
Height is the only small thing about me.
Because I don't know if let's take a look here if because that might be the way that the wound calculation does come from for monsters for the size. So it may be if you
even on the determining wounds. Now that we're talking about it, there's a note. The last sentence of determining wounds says, "Note: halflings have the small talent automatically." Okay, maybe that doesn't apply. Which means you don't. Here, I'm going to adjust your size. Let's see if that makes a difference here. Oh, that's a good call. That's a good idea right there.
Nookshuk, you're back to 19.
Oh, so it's small. It's small.
You would set it to small. Yeah. I don't think, unless your character has the small...
Yeah, dwarves are listed as average size.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. All this time of feeling a Sean flaw, a personal Sean flaw of filling out my sheet.
Hey, Thognoth, you're looking taller today.
After no less than years of playing, finally,
is it the shoes? What's going on?
After he lost that axe, he just felt so diminished.
The axe. It was the axe.
Yeah.
So you're not going to need to heal those back either. So I'll put you back at full 19.
Okay.
There you go. I do appreciate that Thognoth was trying to keep up with the Joneses as far as wounds are.
Yeah, I did. Well,
the reason I noticed is because I kept seeing how much wounds these other guys have.
They kept going up. Everyone else is going up, and I'm like, "What's going on?"
It's a good reminder. It's funny because we were finding things about the Mithras sheet as well. Like the Mithras sheet is so well done that we keep finding things. We're like, we don't know why it does this things. And Graham, we figured out the trained thing we've got, there's that one. That's because if you do training, you tick that, like training with a trainer, you tick that, and then the next time you level it up, you have to do it with a XP spend. You can't actual. So that's why that's on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, the okay. So your Thognoth is feeling, tougher coming back from this, but and you've got some samplings of a new herb. Anything you guys wish to do with your evening? Plenty of food here, so you're not having to dig into your rations again. No one's got like weather sense or anything like that, right?
No.
That'd be a talent.
I really have no idea. It's something that is in a lot of RPGs, and in these types of campaigns, it can be helpful because you can kind of see what the weather roll is beforehand and plan accordingly.
Yeah. Could be a law thing, couldn't it? No, it's a short answer, sadly.
I just learned there is a talent called Witch with an exclamation mark.
Yep.
And let me take a look at survival. I wonder if there's
would it be an outdoors? Could it be like that's a push? Could it be outdoor survival?
Survival. Here we go.
He's been raiding the last 2 days.
Experienced travelers are skilled at reading.
Incoming inclement weather.
Yeah. So
a bit of that. Yeah.
Yeah. So if someone wants to give us a outdoor survival check.
What sort of difficulty?
Challenging.
Yeah. Who wants to do that?
I'm at 35.
I'll make a roll.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
You want to fortune that?
Yeah. No, I'll do that again.
It's few. I think like Savage Worlds is one of the ones where once you crit fail, you can't re-roll. But I can't. I'm not sure if there's many other games we play that when you roll a crit fail, you're stuck with it.
Yeah.
This land's already brutal enough. Oh, it's worse.
Look at that.
I mean, you can imagine, right? Like you're trying looking out at this. This would seem as if it would never fucking end. So it may be tough to tell. This is one of those things where it could blow over tomorrow. It could blow. And I may be importing something from the Mystara setting here, but you're pretty close to the Lorelorn. And if the elves use any kind of like weather magic or whatnot in that magical forest, the outlying areas may suffer as a result of that. So the weather could be particularly unpredictable here on account of being so close to the Lorelorn.
Yeah.
Hope for the best. I think Talthor will, chat with the kids, play a game or two with them just to get their spirits up and prepared for the trip for tomorrow.
Okay.
I suppose I'd just look out for lights or fires out in the distance, any sign of anything. And other than that, I'll be moody and stomp around squelchily.
Yeah, the door's sticking close to the hearth, and
Dwarves are very much like old dogs. Curl up next to the fire, you're back at it. Okay. Then, why don't you each... I forgot to do this last evening, but why doesn't everyone give us a challenging cool test, please?
Yeah, the murder instinct.
Hey, geez, look at these rolls.
It makes sense that we're not feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Look at all that. That's terrible.
So
That's
no
shocking.
one's failed so badly, though, that they're driven it. I think you just have unsurprisingly very unsettling dreams.
Yeah.
You find yourselves waking up and, you know, in strange beds with, you know, I imagine that there are, it was Rudy, I think, who was helping to clean the kitchen. So there's that coppery stink in your nose that just, you know, you wake up and it's the smell of blood is thick. The most intense fighting I think you've seen scale wise lately was the escape from the Skaven tunnels. Is that right, Rudy?
Definitely.
So it could very well be that, right? Like you're that wave when you were helping Grozim to set the explosives and you were holding off the Skaven hordes there, like the stench of blood. That sort of brought back.
I think he's thinking of the elven bodies.
Yeah.
And it's like a recurrent theme, and I remember how Rudy reacted to that, and it was that really drew him down. It really pulled him down, and his hope was like crushed a little bit when he saw that, and he's probably come back a little now.
Yeah. So you wake up and fury, I think, is, you know, you're just unreasonably angry.
Yeah.
When you wake. Talther, you're going to feel the same. What do you think your mind turns to?
It's definitely it's probably elven bodies, and then the that cavern where the shrine was, that's just plaguing him. He got a corruption point from that, so it's probably rubbing that particular area of his mind. Like bad things keep happening, and he keeps trying to rationalize it as like a test of some sort.
Does the involvement of the nobles?
Yeah, it's a sore point.
So yeah, sure. That's.
I mean, he's going to be probably, I wouldn't say jumpy, but very reactionary as far as nobles go that he doesn't know.
Yeah.
So he might bite his tongue. He might not. We'll see.
Thognath, you're feeling it a little bit, not nearly as much as what the others are, but you know, you're distinctly more pissy waking up in the morning than what than what normally is the case for you. And you felt that, I think, did Thognath ever have a point of having a red dream where he actually attacked somebody, or was it everyone else?
He attacked.
Did you? I think because we would have died.
Somebody was choking somebody out.
Yeah, that was Alwyn.
That was Alwyn, okay.
Yeah.
So you can feel it just like this, and you didn't feel it in Pikemire. You didn't feel it at the Snakehole or Snakewell, but you're back feeling the way you did briefly in the forest, where there is there's something, I don't want to say spirit, but there is some flavoring of the ambiance here that is just...
Yeah. Well, we were too late, and we knew them. I mean, it would be a little depressing even if we hadn't been here before.
Yeah.
But we had been here before, and now we can't do anything about it, and the weather sucks. So it's a good little combo of pissy, of helplessness, and it's probably a little cold because of all the wet in that sense, and just hoping for better weather as we have to go out in this mess, especially with 6 kids.
Yeah. Speaking of, why don't we have everyone give us a D10 roll, please?
Oh,
come on.
It's gonna be real cold.
Okay. The rain has stopped. So it is a eerily still but cold morning.
Then we need to move
think
quickly.
of those like brittle, cold mornings where there's not a cloud in the sky. It's still as hell, but there's just that chill that hangs in the air, almost as if like a late spring is reaching its claws forward to make itself felt in the heat of the winter or the summer. So, what are you guys doing today then?
Let's go. Come on.
Look up the kids and move while we got a chance.
Okay.
Moving out.
Dry is fine.
Sure. Next up is Sean. Give us a D10 roll, please.
Okay.
Then, the lot of you set out. Who is... no one's going to need to navigate because you're just following a road. So, what are our... travel endeavors? Anyone want to forage or hunt?
No.
Keep watch?
Just keep watch. I might go ahead and scout.
Okay. Well, I think did we set rules? Like one of the things we do in other campaigns where we've got, should have done this like fucking long ago.
Yeah.
Do we have we don't have a party notes thing, do we?
We do not know.
Okay. Me
Just double checking to see if I put...
So what we do in these other campaigns, so we just have sort of set roles, so we know who's going to be the scout, we know who's going to be the whatever.
I think default I'd be foraging or something.
Yeah, and I think Rudy was hunting, and I think Telther, you sometimes did survival as well when you're having to navigate.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was Alwyn was tracking. If it was tracking, it was you was doing the survival. If you're navigating, Rudy was hunting because there was a better yield for the food for that, and Thognoth was keeping watch because he is secretly the most perceptive among you.
I've been working on it.
Okay, let me get this set up here for you.
There's a joke about tunnel vision somewhere, but it's just not coming up.
Keep working on it.
All right. Come on, game. Let's go. I think that's what I'm looking for. For Pete's sake. I'm gonna... Boy, it is... Roll20 and its images thing lately is just such a pain. I mean, it could be because we're not playing in Jumpgate. Fucking pain in the ass.
Shifting this over to Jumpgate would be a pain, wouldn't it?
It's not as bad. What it does require is like resetting up all the tokens again and stuff like that. So it's really not that bad. I've done it with Paradar now. So I just need to do it. This campaign, the one that was the biggest pain in the ass is Legacy of the Crystal Shard. Because those characters have a lot of levels behind them and it's a completely different character sheet. So, yeah. I mean, we keep using the same sheet in that one. It wouldn't be such a bad thing. Fuck it. You know, maybe it'll show up afterwards. So, is that showing up as a broken link for you guys?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see, do I have... Oh, let me try this. Move.
Oh, there it goes.
There we go. Third time lucky. Boom.
Nice.
Okay. So, those are your party notes. If you want to put down maybe like...
Got it.
Something like the party roll. So, Thognoth, would you give us a challenging perception check, please? And then Talther, it's a challenging outdoor survival, I guess. And for Rudy, it'll be challenging outdoor survival, but you get +1 success level. Thognoth, what?
So Rudy's scouting, Thognoth is keeping watch.
Thognoth is scouting, Rudy is hunting. And Talther, you're... Boy, oh boy.
Let me get mine. Challenge.
I just can't make any rolls. It's one of those days.
Click, click.
It's getting all the bad ones out of the way, I'm assuming.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
There you go. Okay, so 2. So that would be 1 dose of an uncommon one, or 2 doses of a common one.
Go for the uncommon.
Okay. There actually is none.
Oh, well then I'll go for the other one then.
Yeah. What's that called? Uncommon. It's called scarce. Hold up.
Scarce. Okay,
And just to be clear too, the cost I'm giving you, that's not what you can sell it for. That's what a vendor's at.
yes.
Okay.
I assume selling it is like 50% of the cost.
I'd say 1/10 of the cost,
A
but
tenth? Oof.
yeah.
Well, it's still money.
You want to do better? Open up a cart. So,
Or get a higher level as an herbalist, right?
or be go into a merchant class.
Those tempt me, Kev. Have fun adventuring, guys. I'll see you when you get back.
Yeah. So, Venera is something you could get again. That's that
Yep.
stimulant.
I will pick that up then.
Yeah.
I've already got rules for that one. So just one of those?
One of those, yeah.
Okay.
And anyone want to spend fortune to re-roll anything?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Then you guys arrive back in Pikemire. And Rudy, I imagine your eyes would go to that shrine of Renault concealed on the side there. What do you guys do when you arrive at Pikemire? There's once again like one person who's kind of keeping watch up there. It's cool, but as long as you keep moving, it's doing okay. And Aaron seems to be doing a pretty good job of keeping the spirits of the kids up.
Shout at the cast. Just say we have returned.
So if you do, I think it would be the steward named Merkel who would be the first one kind of down.
Right.
And he says, "You're back. And who are these children?"
They're from. I'll mention what the name of the holding, the farm holding.
Yeah.
They're from the Zero farm holding. They've had raiders. It's a mess. People have died. And I'll pull him up to me and quietly. Their parents have died.
It was their grandparents, actually.
Grandparents, yeah.
The grandparents have died. We need your help. We need your help so that we can track them.
We'll need to get word to the parents up at the well.
Yeah.
We'll come in. We'll make ourselves, and we'll make them at home as well. Aren't may suggest staying with them for continuity of care, I guess. But he is mindful of that you guys did want to have him introduced to Kalinda.
Yeah.
I mean, at least until the parents get back or can do something, then we definitely need your help again.
Mine, I owe you my life. So they're going to be able to find somebody to assist you with that. There is... I get to use a random chart. Here we go. Guys, best part of role-playing games, random bullshit. Let's have... Graham, would you give us a D3 roll, please? Okay, and then John, give us a D100 roll, please. Helmut, is the name of your tracker.
Ah, right.
And let me see here. I have a feeling that there is a NPC quirk table kicking around here somewhere.
Probably on the screen.
Yeah, well, actually, you know what? The best, the names I got is from the second edition screen. Second edition screen is fucking awesome. It's either the screen or the GM's kit. They actually released 2 for that. I will take a look at the...
Yeah, bottom left of the 4th edition screen has quirks.
Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's see here. Character traits, motivations, and quirks. Sean, would you give us a D100 roll, please? Oh, and if there's sound that's carrying over, my snow removal guys got here.
Didn't hear it.
Let's see here.
You got that mic tweaked just right.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't pick it up. And then Anna Banana may go yell at them. She likes to supervise their work.
Yeah.
He is naive. And Graham, would you give us a D100 roll? Please. 24. Oh. Charmingly naive is Helmut. There's actually, he's since retired for health reasons, but one of my favorite old lawyers to deal with in town was a guy named Helmut. And he was such a character because, like, the guy, it's amazing he made it to the age he is because he's one of those, like, older guys who just smells like a fucking tobacconist all the time. Because he smokes so fucking much. And, like, when we did discoveries, you'd have to have a break every, like, 45 minutes because he needed to go have a smoke.
Wow.
Yeah. But, like, one of the nicest and most practical-minded guys to deal with. Just an absolute pleasure dealing with him. Yeah.
He got you a lot of breaks, you know?
You got a lot of breaks, and, you know, when you're on the billable hour, there's worse things than having shit take longer. So,
Yeah.
Okay, so then, yes, you have young Helmut, the young and eager guy. And I think when he comes, perhaps some of his pleasure at being tasked with this is rather than having to, like, you know, go hunting every day to keep the kitchens here stocked or try and help with stocking the kitchens, he's going out with a dwarf, a priest of Manan, and some kind of mercenary. Like, this seems like a big task. So he is going to be happy to be assisting you with these matters. Anything else you guys wish to discuss with the folks in Pikemire?
Who's the top guy here that we met before? I mean, you know, as it goes, that while Master is gone.
Oh, that's probably the so the steward is Merkel, and he's responsible for managing, like, the people that are here. And there's also Conrad, who is the bailiff, who is sort of like managing the endeavors here. They are going to send word this evening. They'll send a runner on a horse to go and let the Lord know. Oh, you know what? Actually, here's my, not quite right. He's a little more grizzled than I pictured him, but there's your Helmut token. I'll put him underneath the hirelings area here.
It seems that I realize it's the word of children, but their comment about that that the head of the raiders was fancy is ominous, and feel like that needs to be communicated to somebody.
Yeah.
I don't know who at this point, but
yeah, I agree. It's important to communicate this. These weren't just raiders or bandits.
I you know, I don't know if that'd be the steward at this point that we would share that bit of controversy with.
So, I mean, it's good to share with them, but, like, it's the value of that information is probably going to be limited. It's good to know that's what they say, but what do you, until you've got further information, it's tough to know what to.
Yeah, not so much that I think that we expect that to result in some big action here, but
more just a matter of like giving them so they've got the context for the raiders,
right? And in the future, the Lord, you know, in the going time, you know, they have some pieces to consider in the future.
So they're going to both Conrad and Stewart, Merkel. I should have just named him Stewart. Stewart the Steward. That would have made things a lot easier.
Every time you say Merkel, I'm like the death god from D&D 5e.
That's Merkel. Yeah. See, when I hear Merkel, I think of like the former German chancellor.
Right. Yeah.
So, but when, so they will be. I mean, to be honest, I think that the Conrad may ask, like, why'd you do this? Why'd you bring them? It's not your business.
It would leave a bad taste in my mouth to leave children just to freeze and die in a house. That's why we brought the children here. And where we're going could be dangerous, and
these children are subjects of our Lord, and your kind treatment of them will be recognized by him.
Didn't do it for recognition, but it is appreciated.
Your intent for performing this is clear. His appreciation will nevertheless be genuine.
It seems worthwhile just to be aware that the children's suggestion or observation is a bit ominous, that it at least suggests a noble perhaps at the head of this violent mischief.
You think a bad apple from some family?
Well, one can only hope it's a bad apple, and that there isn't something worse afoot.
I sort of walk by and I say, bad apple or noble breeding. I sort of stomp past.
Yeah, and they would sort of agree with you on that.
Yeah.
You know,
Talter's got that immediate like hesitation because you don't talk bad about nobles, but then he realizes where they are and he's like, oh yeah, I suppose I can only go down just a little bit and snort.
Some may say may describe Lord Galvin as jumped up in a negative way. I think that anyone who's in service to him would view that as a positive, rather than being born to it. The estimation, if you compare what your, the sincerity of the greeting the first time you guys were here compared to the second time when you passed back through, now compared to now, it's grown immeasurably. They really genuinely treat you like welcome and welcome guests, I guess, is probably sufficient. Anything else you guys wish to do or discuss with them? I guess they would like to know what you intend on doing. With Helmut, you intend to track these down, bring them to justice?
At least find out who they are, at the very least.
If they are noble, there could be ramifications for actually taking vengeance on them, but bringing them to Packmeyer and to hold them for their crime would be ideal if it was public.
Justice, I say.
If it is
justice.
If it is someone in service, then yes. If it is one of the lords, though, justice would rightly be done by the Elector Count.
Mm-hmm.
And so you would need to... They're a noble. They are entitled to all the all the benefits. We may have a trial, and indeed, that may even result in a trial by combat.
which means we need to find them, verify it was them, gather evidence, and speak against them.
Well, then, Helmut will assist in however he can.
These farmers were gracious to house us after we emerged from the woods, so you can say this is somewhat personal now.
I know the family of whom you speak.
Raiders' apprehension could be violence, and sometimes when that happens, things get out of hand.
Talthor put a hand on Rudy's shoulder, just and lean and say, "We don't need to tell them what might happen, Rudy."
Right, Talthor. Yeah, okay.
So, we're a little past it actually now. I had my eye on it and then I forgot, but we're past our mid-session break. So why don't we take our mid-session break now, and then we'll come back and we'll see what you guys do next. So for those listening at home, we'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'll put the thing down to Kev on mute. All right, back in momentarily. There we go. Okay.
I believe that first half went by so quick.
Yeah, really, it's yeah, I mean, this game, it does seem to fly by pretty quick. Or this campaign, at least. All right. So then, what do you guys wish to do with your evening? Other than enjoying the company of Merkel and Conrad and their famous comedy silence. No?
Can't think of anything other than just enjoying the time here.
Yeah, just stay dry.
Rudy, do you wish to visit that shrine of Ranald? Or was it a moment of desperation?
Yeah,
Before?
I think so. I'll do that.
Nice. Little,
I'll make an offering.
And if you do nothing, to hell with you.
I'll I don't know if there's like a receptacle or something, or
Yeah.
I'll put a gold coin in.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Give us another percentile roll then, please.
No coin. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still, I'll make the propitiation and
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, if you think you get the ear of the trickster the first time you call his name, then, like Talther said, devotion is truly a thing that the gods require. Thognoth, anything you wish to do? Oh, you're muted again, Sean. Tabo.
He might, with all of Rudy's newfound piety, he might spend a little time on Grimnir. Reflecting on his ancestors and his old teachings, old memories of dwarven teachings.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's not unusual for, especially times of where you are witnessing tragic loss, to have your mind turned to thoughts of home. Once again, It has been a while, and you do need to deliver the news of witnessing Grozum's redemption as well.
Yeah. Yep.
You are the chronicler of his doom, after all. Then, anything else you guys wish to do this evening? Or shall we see what the weather is going to be like tomorrow? You do not have the same troubling dreams tonight as what you had in the past.
Definitely something to make note of.
Okay, so Rudy's given us his D10. So the weather is going to be, and Talther and Thognoth, he gives a D10 as well. No rain tomorrow. And a bit of wind, but not, strong wind tomorrow, but not any rain, and it's comfortable temperature-wise. So, be a little windy as you're setting out, so difficult with a little added difficulty with ranged shots, but you should have no troubles. I think we're back to Graham again. Graham, give us a D10 roll, please. Okay. Everyone make your customary travel rolls. So that'll be perception at challenging for Thognoth, survival at challenging for Talther, and survival at challenging for Rudy. That tracks with the way the dice are going today.
Yep.
So we're playing AD&D this afternoon, and it's obviously like the target is the armor class. The target is going to be the thing that dictates things. But even like shittily armored things, most of our characters still only have like 40% chance of hitting. It's going to be just fucking McHale's Navy for adventuring group. Just whiff, 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 whiff.
It's like, Zach, oh, I actually hit it this time.
Exactly. All right. Then, yeah, what's distracting you guys? You think everything is just like, you know, the wildlife is scarce, the thing is just too picked over, or...
I for sure know what's bothering Talthair, because after seeing Rudy and both Thognoth be reflective last night, and you know, somewhat more religious than him, he kind of feels at the back of his mind like he should have been doing something similar, but he's still hung up on the whole Noble came and killed these people, and I need to get him. So,
okay,
he's just, throughout the whole day, it's his inner conflict between that and his religion. He even skipped devotionals this morning.
Thognoth and Rudy, what about you guys?
Tunnel vision.
Yeah.
Just tunnel vision. Just want to get there. Maybe I'm slightly, just very slightly distracted by Helmut, and I'm sort of, maybe rather than doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm talking to Helmut about, so how do you look for signs? What do you do? What are the tricks? You know, and actually, I'm going to try and squeeze what I can out of him, just on the journey, just to kind of give me narratively some excuse to go outside of my career path and maybe get a couple of levels.
No, love it. And I think he, well, you can imagine too, because he's, if naive is his quality, like he is so out of his depth as far as like what he's being asked to do, but he's trying to go along with it, you know, happily. When you do get him to talk about something that he actually knows something about, he's very enthusiastic in sharing. Like, oh yeah, okay, hold on, yeah, no, this, and so if you're asking for that, he's going to be able to give you some insight into what you know, what he looks for, at least, or what he was trained for.
Sure.
Thognoth.
I think Thognoth's, he's irritated. He's ready for he needs to have a scrap to feel better. He needs to bury his Warhammer into something to really bring himself back around and get cheery.
Yeah. It has been, you know what? Has he ever bloodied Gromdel Draken yet? Like, I know you tend to fight with the shield quite often, but I'm trying to remember. Have you actually used the Gromdel axe yet?
I did. I don't know if I. Yeah. I don't know.
I remember a time where he just dropped his shield and two-handed the weapon just to go to town on something. I don't remember what it was, though.
I hit it. I can't remember if I hit. I do think I wielded it.
Okay.
Wasn't that ghost fight? Or was that?
Against the Wraith. Yeah. Did you?
Maybe I was a ghost turned. Yeah, that I needed.
Oh yeah, because you tried. Yeah. And then I don't think, because it's not enchanted, it's just
right, something like that. That sounds reasonable.
Yeah. I just remember screaming and running mostly from that fight.
Oh my god! Then we cut back to the alleyway. They're just cowering or running, and then back to the fight. All right, then the day is, like I said, quite windy. And the mood, I imagine, is somber when you finally do arrive back at the kind of crossroads farm. I'll get Arendt out of there because she's been left back. Add Helmut in here. Okay. So, what are you guys... Let me take a look at... I think I've got... up in arms, I can put health bar on Helmut.
Oh, he's no longer immortal, guys.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Right.
You know, that line from Predator, you know, if it has blood or if it bleeds, we can kill it.
Yeah.
If it has a health bar. Sorry, I interrupt somebody too. you guys saying something?
No, we're just cracking jokes about,
Oh, okay.
our hireling gonna die.
Local scout. Okay. So oddly, Thognoth, this hireling actually has 20 wounds. So you are no longer the. No, he has 14.
I was just about to say what?
It's suspicious.
So to everyone, controlled by all players. There you go. There's Helmut and his health bar. So, as you arrive, Helmut first, is keeping watch, and then you sort of see he mutters a prayer to Sigmar when he sees the door smashed open, because it's still. You guys left, and it's been super windy the last couple. Well, not yesterday, but today it's been windy again. The door has once again blown forward. The damage to the main building is pretty evident.
Yeah.
He says they knocked that thing off the door.
Yeah, we didn't have the tools or the skill to fix it.
All right.
When you guys make your way,
The odd thing is that they didn't touch the food. All we can tell, they just killed the people and left.
they slaughtered them for no reason.
I would assume it was an offense they gave that was the cause for it. Maybe not letting them in. We buried them in their plot, said a few words over them, but now he'll move over to where the big tracks are in the puddle that's probably just dry from being frozen the other day. This is where we saw the prints from the horses.
And he sort of snaps out of things. Right. Let's see what his skill is. Oh, he does have track. And he has track at 51.
There you go. So someone's got competition.
Would you give us a percentile roll, please?
Okay.
Whoever wants to. Okay. So he crouches down,
Nice.
and he's probably talking to you, Rudy, about what he sees. He says, I can still see you, man. It's an os for sure. A larger one, too.
Right.
Great. I guess perhaps 4, 5?
Right.
One larger and 4 riding horses, all shod.
Yeah.
There's footprints here as well. Can you see?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can make it out now that you point out to me that curve there. Yeah.
Doesn't seem like they went nowhere but here. These are raiders. They went in here. Nowhere else.
Okay. Doesn't seem
Before it
very
gets
likely.
dark, perhaps we can see how far these go.
Yeah, let's do that.
So he kind of trots along and is keeping an eye out for this. You need not all necessarily go. So if someone wants to get dinner started or get the door back in place, or any other things you guys wish to do.
Yeah, I'll start getting food ready.
Yeah. Thognoth?
I think just keep watch. I'll keep watch. I'll do a little walk right close around the.
Can you do any other kind of walk? Then, Rudy, what he leads you out to is sort of further away. You're able to get about an hour out. No, appreciating you want to be back before dark. It is most definitely heading in the direction of Fire Ridge.
Right.
Whether that is their ultimate destination is unknown, but they definitely rode off in that direction, and Helmut would guess that they likely came from that direction as well.
Right.
An educated guess based on tracks. The horseshoes do afford a helpful way of judging what direction, and he kind of points to the markings on some of the more hard-packed earth of the roadway. So you can see at some point they came, at some point they had left. It's within the last week.
So, I mean, Rudy's just thinking in his own head, yeah, it's Friedrich. It's that bastard, Friedrich. But he's not going to say it out loud. He's just going to think that.
Give us a... Let's see here.
I won't be able to, but yeah, you just name it.
I think, it's funny because there's not... it's one of the few games where they just have like all your social interaction stuff under one category. So whether you're lying or trying to be charming or whatnot.
Oh, I see.
Charm is in there other than intimidate. So like trying to conceal emotions.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. I wonder what, let me take a look at the insight skill description, because I bet you whatever that is contested by, that's the skill I'm looking for. Actually,
is it almost like, would it almost be a use of cool?
I was thinking that too.
Absolutely, yeah, and actually it is. Cool or entertain acting. Anyone a thespian? No?
Amateur only. So let me just, and that would be challenging because that's...
challenging cool test.
Let's try it. Okay. Of course.
It fits on... I think Helmut, when he looks up, you can see, you need to make a roll for it, but he has that look of like someone who doesn't feel confident to say something. He's not sure if it's his place to say, but clearly he's got something to say.
Yeah.
The way he's looking at you.
Helmut, if you've got something to say it now.
Forgive me, sir. You know who this is, then?
Yeah. I think so.
That talk about nobles back at Pikemire.
We don't know. We can't be sure. But if they've come from, as you very rightly say, they've come from the Kreutzfeld lands and from Fireridge. Well, you just need to put two and two together, don't you? Big, large, expensive destrier. Noble sat on top of it. Who would that point to? Right. Who would that point to?
They say those what grew up here, that Friedrich the Jr., he's a monster.
Yeah. Well, that would fit as well, wouldn't it? It's a shame he's managed to get back to his lair. That's all. Anyway, you've done a good job there.
There's a little twinkle in his eye. Good thing you brought a tracker then, yeah?
You've done a good job. I could do with learning a thing or two from you, sir. I say.
And he has that he's thrown.
I mean, he's probably my age, or probably not a lot younger.
Yeah, and just like you've just lived a lot more, so you seem a lot more,
Yeah.
mature than him. Thognoth, Talthra, you guys are able to get things kind of going, and Talthra is getting things going in the kitchen once again. Thognoth, you are keeping careful watch on everything, but from your perception roll from before, it seems like you're finding keeping your focus very challenging. But it is nearer to sundown when you see Rudy and Helmut come back down the trail. You guys can see that Thognoth has clearly been keeping watch from where he is. Thognoth, you don't have any ranged weapons, do you?
I don't think so.
I'm holding on to that pistol for him whenever he decides to do black powder stuff.
No. Wow.
It's going to be, what's his name? McCason. McCason is one of the slayers from the Gotrek and Felix novels who started as an engineer, and then he sunk a battleship full of dwarves and took the Slayer oath. And then continued being a slayer who also built crazy shit. So, will we be seeing your future there, Thognoth? I don't know.
Maybe. Be a new era.
So, Rudy and Helmut return, and Helmut, if Rudy doesn't volunteer, he'll say to you, Thognoth, we found the tracks back to the Kreuzfeld lands.
Ominous. All right.
Joins you all inside. When you come in, Helmut with, it smells good.
Yeah, I would have made a pretty thick stew using a lot of the meat because, no one else is here to eat it, so better before it goes bad.
I'm not sure there's much. Do you mean the meat you guys have? Or
yeah, I'll use some of the meat.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, it's been 3 more days, so that shit's not gonna... Yeah. Okay, so there's a hearty stew waiting for all of you here.
Sounds good.
And I assume you guys will share the information about what you found as well. So, what are you guys doing next then?
What time is it? What did we say?
After sundown. It'll be supper.
Well, should we plan on leaving in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Follow the tracks?
Yeah, no point in taking our time.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you'll just...
Yeah, I think so.
And then, I'm not sure how skilled Helmut is, but I assume he's fairly skilled because of what he picked up. That maybe he'll be able to pick up the trail further down the line, and maybe... Oh. We'll have to rely on luck for that, but maybe we'll see if there's anything else that they hit along the way.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we've been down this particular road. We took the roundabout way to get here.
Yeah, you guys have not been to Fire Ridge yet.
No.
What do you think, Helmut? You ready to travel with us for extended period?
Until we see this through, sir.
And Rudy's just thinking, yeah, I don't want his blood on my hands. But yeah, all right. That's what he's thinking in his mind. And he's now careful not to look at Helmut when he's thinking, because he knows that he can see through him because he's rubbish at this stuff.
Well, and with we mentioning the elves the day before too, like that is a companion you travel with for quite some time. Kalarian, and now gone. Grozim, likewise, now gone. Tough for support. You guys would think that you guys are playing Doctor Who RPG. Named NPC shows up, gonna die. So, what do you guys wish to do this evening, if anything?
Now that we've got an idea where they went, Telthur's setting aside his, forming vendetta, and he's gonna, seek devotions and prayers tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll go back to. I think he kind of liked his own devotionals.
Okay.
And he'll go back to a little more pondering on Grimnir's teachings.
Okay.
I think Rudy, speaking of acting, I think Rudy will be quietly rehearsing how he's going to be when he gets to the location and how he needs to be, rather than what his instincts are like. So he's trying to shore himself up.
My name is Rudy Dumfelder. You killed my friends. Prepare to die.
Yeah.
Prepare to die. Yeah, yeah, and not to say that out loud.
But this is not a seconder, but you guys may, and forgive me if you already knew this as well, but so when Manny Potemkin delivers that line, it's apparently like within a month of him losing his actual dad. Like his father had passed away, and he sort of held on to that. And then in that scene, when he finally confronts Christopher Guest's character, so
well delivered.
He's an amazing actor anyway, but crazy.
I mean, it's iconic now. We're repeating it how long after the movie?
Yeah,
right.
Oh.
So what what I need from you is for each of you to give us a cool check, please.
Got to figure out what's causing this. It must be proximity to the forest.
Challenging.
Please.
Do I get anything like what's it called? Stout-hearted?
What does that do?
Oh no. Well, I'll pop it in. Not sure. So it just sort of reminded myself. No, that's okay. Not to worry.
But take a look at the test though. That's one. The one thing it would be good if the challenge would also tell you when there's the SB.
Yeah. You can stick them in there. I stuck them in there on mine because it's really
okay.
easy.
It just doesn't at default. Okay.
Right.
Anyway, I thoroughly failed it. Of course, I failed everything.
Well, as long as you don't really fail it, we won't be murdering anybody.
Okay. So, Rudy, once again, you're waking up in a particularly...
And then when I face him, I'm going to tell him that I'm going to stab his eyes out. No. I'm going
let's see here. So it is... Thognoth, you're going to be the one who hears this first just because of your perception score. But from whatever room you guys have where Helmut is sleeping, in the dead of night, you hear a blood-curdling scream. You are the first to awaken and to get your senses about you. What are you doing?
I think I go into, I jump up, grab my Warhammer and shield, which I think I would leave at the ready, kind of as a normal protocol of a warrior against the wall that's within easy reach.
Okay. Are you gonna open doors like that?
Through them.
I guess I guess I'll just put the shield down to open the door, I suppose.
What I could imagine is that there's probably a loose way of kind of carrying the shield. If you want to have it where you're going to have to get it ready, but loop through one of the loops in the back, use that. So you got your shield, you're going to need to ready it, but you have it at hand.
And I think I yell out, two arms, like an alert.
Yeah, so Rudy and Telther, you're sort of blinking. It's coming from the room where Helmut is sleeping. Thognoth, what do you do?
Oh no.
Yeah,
I'll be heading in the direction of the screaming, wherever it comes from.
It's right next door to your room, so you're easily able to.
So I think I'll just grab a blade.
Okay.
And go.
Okay. Talther?
Talther's narratively probably struggling to get out of his blankets again, but he'll grab his spear, his trident, which is next to the door, and head out to take a look.
Okay. So Thognoth, you were the first one in, and you also are the only one I think who has dark vision. So you can see Helmut is fucking scared as hell. He sort of throws himself back against the wall when you come in, and he cries out, and his voice is breaking. You know, who's there? Who's there?
You can Thognoth, what's going on in here?
Thognoth, give us a charm check. Average, please.
There you go.
You want to fortune that?
No, I think this is appropriate. I mean, he's charging in there, ready for battle. He's not trying to coddle. He's not good at this anyway, and he's in there ready to bury his warhammer into something. So
you can see Helmut is struggling to grab his knife in the darkness. Let's see. He manages to get his hands on it. And Thognoth, you can see, like, maybe this is when Rudy's door bursts open and he comes stumbling out. Rudy has a blade in his hands and may not be able to see in the darkness. So do you want to say or do anything, Thognoth? It's not the first time you've been around manlings with their weak eyes.
I say, here. I yell out, here in Helmut's room.
So you're like right in front of you. Thognoth is there. You can hear someone, maybe they're sobbing or someone crying, and you hear Helmut call out, Rudy!
What's going on, Helmut? What's going on?
Someone broke in here. Give us a charm at average, please, Rudy.
I made a roll. I blooming made a roll.
So, he then stops and says, Dwarf, is that you?
What did he say?
Dwarf, is that you?
Thognoth is here.
And he kind of stumbles around. You can't see anything either. Talther, you're finally kind of stepping out into the hallway.
Yeah, he'll realize it's dark and go for his lamp and try to get that lit.
Do you have a lamp?
I do have an average lamp. It's not on. It's in my stuff, so I'd have to get it.
Okay. I mean, I imagine there are candles in here that you guys could light.
Oh, yeah, there's candles, sure.
Okay. So if you light a candle and then you come in, you guys can see. Once he can see everyone, he will. I mean, he's not going to say anything unless you guys prompt things, but he sits back down in the bed, and I think you all recognize the look that's on his face, notwithstanding the dwarf bursting into the room in the middle of the night and then terrifying him, but the look on his face. A mixture of fear and a look you haven't seen on his face, anger.
What happened? What happened, Helmut? You say someone broke in? Well, who,
nothing.
where?
It's nothing. Nothing. Thognoth, you're the only one, I think, who maybe can clearly say that you heard him scream.
Yeah, I'm going to be easily irritated by the manling's nonsense, and I'm saying, oh man, you screamed out, for God's sake, we're not in here for our health, speak up, manling. And I'm just going to be grumbling, and going to be some Kazalid mixed in after that. And
give us a intimidation check at average.
Absolutely.
Itching to use that, huh?
Absolutely. Oh, the day's rolls are rough.
This is too much Kazalid.
Do you want to fortune that?
Oh, fortunate. It's just relentless, I say. It's
less Kazalid.
I joked
less
to
Kazalid.
some of the guys last night that I think the AD&D, like we're doing that AD&D session to celebrate 10,000 subs. And I joked that like we're going to roll a boule as the random encounter of the first one. The whole campaign will be done in the first 20 minutes. It's looking a little more likely now.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
But then just saving up all the bad luck now so that they have to go through here.
Yeah. There you go.
The success of our AD&D expedition is going to be, built on the bones of your luck today. So it's just not. I think surprisingly, it's not fucking scary, and he actually kind of gets partway up out of bed and confronts you, Thognoth, and it's like, there was dreams. Everyone was dead, murdered.
Respect.
And all of you kind of you've all had that dream too.
The Talther kind of he sighs loudly and says, "I didn't think it was the dreams would affect you. I thought we carried them from the forest."
What do you mean?
Have you been in the forest lately?
Well, remember, the forest is outside of even the Durenbach lands, far to the east. So this is not a close place that people would wander into.
I'll tell them that when we traveled through the forest to get to these lands, we came across these.
Sorry, John, just one more thing too. Remember, when you say the forest, the Lorelorn forest is not far by, or is not far away from here. The place you were was not part of that. So if you're saying just the forest, they may think that it's the Lorelorn.
Okay.
So you may want to be specific about what you're. I'm not trying to be pedantic here, but just remember, it's not like this legendary place. It's just a bunch of fucking scrub woods that nobody lives in and no one has developed.
Well, I'll tell them that the words that we were traveling through, we came across the stuff that was, are they familiar with the red craze, the red fever that affects?
That's a thing that's some people in Salzmanmund know, the red dreams, but not here.
Okay. Well, I'll tell them that we experienced these kind of dreams traveling through those woods, and we've had them not in Pikemire, but they're fairly weak here.
Why here?
Maybe it has to do with the bloodshed.
And he kind of looks up at you, Rudy, I guess, once again. You've had these dreams too?
Yeah. It's just the place around here. It brings out all your fears. Yeah, it brings out all the things inside you. Makes you question yourself. It's like the place around here is it's testing you a little bit, and it feels bad. But the thing to need to know is it is just dreams. They haven't got you. All right? And we've all gone through it, and we know what it's like, and it's not nice. There's no shame.
His throat.
Yeah. Now, I stand to be corrected, but I don't think you guys suffered those dreams the first time you came through here.
We did not.
No.
I don't think so.
It's only since we came back and there was blood spilled here.
Almost like blood was offered up for some kind of blood god. Wait, what was taken off the corpses?
Their heads.
The skulls?
Oh, no. Is that a realization Talther can have? Like if I rolled
for
elegy, maybe?
For what?
Make that connection, like in his...
I mean, I think that's reasonable for you to have done that without having to make a...
I think that he'll just say the skulls. Because I think it was it Alwyn that was with me? Or was it Rudy? I think it was Alwyn that went down to the caves with me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was there.
Oh, Thognoth, you went down. That's right.
Yeah.
So he'll say that, and it might mean something to Thognoth.
What did we determine from the caves? What did we determine who'd been there?
We couldn't determine who was there, but we know the beast was there, and they got summoned away to something, or at least the vision that Talbot had.
And there were things there that, that a beast we figured couldn't have done. Like the stacks and some of the iconography.
Stacks of skulls, yeah.
Was human, had human touch. We assessed.
And the armor plates that was bolted into its flesh.
Yeah, could be ominous. a connection with nobles in that cave. Terrible thing it would be.
I think you told Helmut about the cave. Don't want to tell Helmut about the cave.
What'd you just say? Do or don't?
He said, I don't want to tell Helmut about the cave. Might frighten him off. It'd frighten me off if I didn't.
Yeah, too right.
But I think that we can draw a connection now between whoever came here, did this, and the cave itself.
Seems like a disturbing possibility. I'm heading back to bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to sit up with Helmut and just, offer him a prayer and offer to stand guard at his door. Just to help him.
Give us a charm check at average.
There you go.
Just
Love it.
He
watch over him.
if you offer that, then he'll say, I appreciate that, but it's not necessary. If this is a burden you've all carried, and I am to travel with you, then it's one I must learn to carry as well.
Well, he'll say that it may not be here, but in the woods that we traveled through, it got bad enough that one of us turned on each other. And he'll rub his neck again. Says, "We don't foresee going back there, but take to faith if you have it, and gird against it."
I offer my prayers to Sigmar, and I will do so again.
Right.
Thank you, Telfa. And he will head to bed. From our rolls from before, you all have similarly disquieting dreams. Morning comes.
Owen's face again in the dreams. He says, no, unwind the blankets from his neck.
Let's see what the weather is like. Oh, it sounds like the dogs are up. What's that? Or would you each give us a D10 roll, please?
Alrighty, let's see how bad the weather is today. Hey.
Okay.
Cold. Not too cold, but
Chilly, no precipitation.
there's the wind.
Crazy fucking wind again. Wow. So.
Have a blizzard if it was wet.
Yeah, thankfully it's dry. I mean, you had bad wind the day before too, so it's perhaps not surprising for today. John, you're up. Give us a D10 roll, please.
Awesome.
Okay. What do you guys intend on doing today? There's one day's journey to make it to Fire Ridge.
Yeah, head out, I'd imagine.
Imagine we get there, get the lay of the land, eventually go back to get Errant once we know we have a point to go for, but
Okay.
Telfer's in a better mood today. I mean, he's kind of more grounded.
Good. I think it's in here. Yeah. Look at the booklet that comes with the GM screen for 4th edition. Themes of Warhammer: class struggle, ideology, modernization, factionalism, and religion. That tracks.
Workers gaining the means of production, etc.
It is one of the things that is distinctly, I think, British about the game that is just like totally ignored in D&D.
Yeah.
Hold up, I need. Let's see here.
Let's see. Double check some stuff.
There's another random table I want to find. And
Those short-term goals we get, those are means of restoring resilience or resolve?
whatever the lesser of the two is.
Yeah.
Why? What are you thinking?
Resolve. Because I had gain influence with Rasperger's as my short-term goal, and I think we did that.
You did, yeah. Yeah. Should gain one, whatever,
Resolve.
resilience. Is it resilience or resolve that's the more consequential one? I always get this wrong.
Resolve is the lesser one.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get a point of resolve back then.
Righty.
Anyone else have anything they've been working towards to...
I was just thinking, but I need to add a new short-term goal, and I'm like, wait, I did that one.
Short term. I suppose for me, it's just going to now be justice for the family of the hold. I think if that's a short term, I'll put that down.
I'm fine also if you do end up spending points to try and take the cross-class skill for cracking. You can get a point back because you've been role-playing seeking that out as well too. So yeah. I would see that as achieving a short-term goal as well.
I shall certainly spend sort of the next bits of XP on just maybe a couple of points just to get an idea that I've got a few pointers on track.
Sure, love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I take it Alwyn is our tracker.
Typically, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's well missed today then.
Mm-hmm.
So, Darren, just in case you're watching this subsequently, come on.
You are missed today.
You are missed.
I had to deal with forest evil. I don't know if we really dealt with it. Did we deal with it?
That's the point, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you...
I don't know. I don't feel we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Delta.
Is there a related one that you'd...
What's the question?
Is there like a new short-term goal that you want to set for yourself, Thognoth? Are you down resolve at all?
I am not.
Okay.
I'm just, since we're talking about ambitions, it was a good time to review.
Yeah. Well, and getting resilience is one of those things where you're able to. That's where you're achieving big story goals.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fair. I think getting to the bottom of the Farmstead massacre.
I would agree. Yeah. Okay. Then, would you each give us your checks for the day? So, perception at challenging, outdoor survival at challenging for both Rudy and Talther. Rudy gets +1 success level. Holy fuck.
It's crazy.
Wow. There you go, Talther. Wow. Rudy, holy smokes. Now, we are getting in the last half hour of the session. Anyone want to spend some narrative metacurrency?
I'll do it.
I suppose so, yeah.
Do you want to get 2 more of those Veneras, Talther?
Veneras.
That's the scarce one. You can get 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're worth 2 gold crowns a pop. When I sell them, they'll be less, but yeah.
Okay.
I make a roll. There you go.
But, If Helmut had actually took me up on my offer, I'd have been using one of them this morning to stave off fatigue from the sleep. So
you haven't actually got. You guys didn't fail so badly that you're going to suffer fatigue from this. There's a certain point where like there's diminished returns on these dreams where you're getting used to sleeping with that, so you're just well, I got up and had my angry dream, but my back hurts in the morning too now, and it didn't used to, so you just get used to it.
I was half suspecting this chunk of iron that I'm still carrying around from that boar or the beast or whatever is causing some of it. So, but he's not sharing that with anybody at this point. So.
No, and I haven't given you your updated corruption score yet either. Rudy, so what you were going to say?
No, I was going to say. So mechanically, I spent a fortune point and got a success from a failure. From a character point of view. My character's thinking, bless Ranald, because I shouldn't have caught this, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I think he got so he's convinced himself it was Ranald that guided him to so that's just something that's kind of real. It's like a feedback loop that he's perhaps looking for, and he thinks he's found it.
Absolutely.
Religious indoctrination.
The humans in the old world, like us, are pattern-seeking mammals. So, would you give us a flat percentile roll, please?
Yeah, sure. I can do it from here, can't I? Never do this thing. It's this one.
Okay. All right. So what you've recovered is 4 meals worth of food.
I'll add to the list.
From Rudy. So what you choose to have that as... Thada, did you re-roll and fail again?
Yes.
Oh.
Yep.
Just... Yeah.
Is that manling has pissed him off so much last night?
Pretty much. Screaming, mewling manlings.
Yeah, that definitely tracks. Then that means you guys will arrive in Fire Ridge with a fair bit of food in tow. Let's see here. Let's use this here. Madison, you still haven't updated the default pages? Come the fuck on. Bush League DM, come on.
Like organizing 20 different other games.
Well, that's I appreciate it. But this is, we've been playing this for more than a year, and normally I do this once and then I remember to go in and fix it because it pisses me off when the default is that like white grid for it too, so it's just garish.
Yeah, so jarring.
Yeah. Especially when you've got like everything else has black backgrounds and stuff, and you get this one. It's like, oh, come on, jeez. All right, let's use. I'm not using that one. Do you remember the? I know Graham played in that game, but I don't know if the other two guys played in it. It was our one shot with Elder Scrolls where you guys like were tracking somebody and it went off this like off the beaten trail, and you went to a roads or waterside village. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Elder Scrolls lore this past week, so ooh, mama. But I found the image for that reminded me of like where you guys found that like the I can't remember if it was Moloch Ball, but it was some Daedric shrine underneath there.
Mehru's Dagon?
I can't remember. Might have been Mehru's. Is it Moloch Ball or Mehru's Dagon who created the vampires?
Moloch Ball.
Moloch Ball. Okay, yeah. Then it would. I think it was a shrine to there. But anyway, the image we used for that abandoned town was one I just came across. I'm like, oh, I've been thinking about Elder Scrolls this week. Anyway,
pretty.
It is such a good game. Like for a fan made product too. It is so much better than it has any right to be.
One of my favorite memories from playing that was playing Khajiit. We were going after the like an Draugr tower or something, and it was like, I go in, I see a Draugr, I pass out from fear.
Yeah, it's good. And when we've had that map of Bleak Falls Barrow that
Awesome.
someone had made too, which is just incredible.
Still have the stats for the one I created. Khajiit.
Yeah, they've actually in the time since when we played last, they finalized the actual rules for it. Like that's what Graham's got there is their kind of final iteration of the 3rd edition.
Nice.
I've got mine sitting next to me as well too. Mine isn't nearly as nice as Graham's, but oop, that's just Helmut. Let me grab everybody. I mean, that game is on the list for this year again. So let's see. All right.
Is it called Fire Ridge because it's prone to fires, or is there a lot of smoke from chimneys?
You do know that, or you have heard this place is climatically different than many of the other surrounding areas because it's got vineyards in here.
Mm.
Very different from the other 2 things. Whatever, if there is any magic behind the Lorelorn, then it could very well be that this is a little pocket of influence of a more arable and more temperate climate. But it's based. When you were in Calgary, Graham, did you go up to Edmonton at all? Or did you spend? No, okay.
No, we headed further west.
Oh, okay, cool. Like a Banff and Canmore.
Yeah,
okay.
Canmore, Banff. Yeah.
The reason I ask is because of the it's called the QB2 highway now. It's the highway between Calgary and Edmonton. Halfway through that, you go through Red Deer, and Red Deer has this bizarre microclimate. So like it'll be one temperature and whatnot as you're driving up, and you hit Red Deer, which is about halfway, and then suddenly the weather fucking changes because it's this valley that has its own little weird microclimate.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's really and like substantial, like driving in blizzard to driving in no blizzard anymore. So, or the reverse sometimes, unfortunately. But this, I mentioned because that's probably kind of like what you're, when you finally get into the whatever the valley or plateau is that makes up where Fire Ridge is located. It is, there you would see sprawling vineyards that seem in touch, and there's a charming little community that is built down there as well. Given the horror that you have seen as of late, this seems almost like a tranquil, counterpart. People seem to be going about their business, and there's people who are leaving. You can see the workers in the vineyard are seemingly calling it a day as you're coming into town.
Well, looks like we need to find an inn. Anybody got money for one?
I've found religion is a very expensive business.
Is it? Well, nobody made you leave a gold crown. That was.
So a meal in an inn is typically 1 silver. Is it the silver shillings?
Yeah.
Okay. And common room will cost you 10 pennies. A private room will cost you 10 shillings.
Well, looks like it's a common room for me.
So there is a kind of combination tavern and inn here called the Double Shrub. And I can't
go anywhere near that. I mean, if God knows what'll happen to me if I go to that one.
Yeah, true. We meet again, my old enemy. So as you guys are making your way to town, though, there would be guards who would sort of, make your way up. Ho there. What's your business in Firewatch?
Oh, go on, Taltha. You look respectable.
I do. We're traveling towards the Kreutzfeld lands to meet with the families. The family.
Kind of squints and looks you up and down. What's your business with Lord Kreutzfeld?
It's, how would I phrase that?
None of your fucking business.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'll say I've got a letter of introduction from the Church of Manon to speak with them on matters of the realm.
I mean, so that is accurate. The more persuasive and more authoritative is probably the fact that you're at the behest of the Electric Count, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I could say that, sure.
I mean, like, you depending on when you say it was more important, but like the fact that the church is here is not really, unless they venerate the church, then who gives a shit who you worship? Whereas you're here as a representative of that, of the Electric Count. That's a, you know.
Okay. I will tell them that.
Okay. And his eyes kind of get, oh, all right then. He looks at Thognoth and Rudy and Helmut, and he doesn't say it, but it probably just assumes that they're your like bodyguards.
Yeah.
Have you been here before, Father?
I've not. My first time through the lands.
Yeah, you'll find the Double Shrub down the way, just off the center square.
Oh, thank you for directions. Have you seen anybody come through here on a destrier and 4 other horses in the last 4 days?
Just a average charm check, please.
Oof. I spend my last point, re-roll that one.
Yep.
I don't know why it defaulted back to 2 again. I only had 1 left.
I, for one, blame the GM. Okay. So you ask that, and he kind of gives a bit of a side eye to everyone else in your party, and then why do you ask, sir, Father?
We saw some signs of them on the road as we traveled. It's good to be wary of what is ahead of you. So, mere curiosity.
Oh, I see. Well, it was Lord Kreutzfeld's son. He's been through of recent.
Friedrich?
Indeed, Friedrich the Younger. The Younger.
Okay. I'm going to make a very chancy cool check here. Instead of this challenging.
Stabs the guard. Yeah.
Okay, the party members might notice it, but his jaw tightens for the briefest of moments. But he smooths it out. I appreciate it. I was merely curious.
Nothing to worry there. So, yeah. So, I suppose it's a shame. If he had met him, he could have brought you to his father.
Yes, I would have loved to have met him on the road.
Oh, perhaps next time. Or further up.
So, has he left to head towards his father's? Is he still in Fire Ridge?
I can't say as I know, sir, but the speed he was riding, it appeared as if he was riding through.
I appreciate the information.
Yeah. And I mean, if he was a charger, obviously, like, there are circumstances that would apply, but you're riding a fucking destrier at a full charge through a village, like, that's just yeah.
So as we walk towards I'm going to share a glance with Rudy, and just like he can see the fire in my eyes at that. It's just.
There you go. There you go.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
So the place, what you find, there is, and you've not seen this elsewhere in here too, there is a subtle Bretonian influence here. Whether that relates to the what is it called? It's not venology. A vinter is someone who makes wine. What's the word for the horticulture of wine? Or of grapes, rather? I know there's a word for it. I just can't remember where the fucking...
I don't know.
Word
is it viticulture?
Grapes.
viticulture. VITI culture.
Okay. Yeah, viticulturist, Naran. Okay. Viticulture is definitely a thing it's elsewhere in the Empire as well, too, but the Bretonnians have their own sort of stamp on it. And it definitely, you can see there is the name of a couple businesses have Bretonnian names to them, which are sort of ersatz French in the old world. And there's a couple of references in even one to the Maiden, which is sort of a native faith to the Bretonnians. So there may be some Bretonnian expats who had some influence over this place at some point. Other than that, the Double Shrub looks very much like any other kind of, roadside or traveling inn. Gun to my head, what the layout would look like. It'd probably look an awful lot like many of the other inns you guys have been to. Kev, is that because you're just lazy and don't want to use a new map? I mean, two things can be right. You guys are arriving at the Double Shrub.
Nice.
And I think probably rather than, we're 10 minutes before end of session, but probably that's a good place to end the session with you guys getting ready to do some gossiping. Thognoth, as you may not be aware, Graham, is a notorious lightweight when it comes to consume alcohol.
Come on now.
Fortunately, he is an exceptionally chummy drunk. So
that's how really started.
Yeah.
I thought you still got there was thugs in Salzamoon that ran off with your money that we're going to hunt down? Because I still got it on mind.
What the fuck? What are you doing, Talther?
All right, that's it. That's it.
Just tugs on his beard and then runs inside the inn.
Beware Bretonians with cards.
Yeah.
They're in there, you see. Oh,
exactly. You walk in. Hello, monsieur. Was it jouer des cartes? Then that'll bring us to the end of the session then, guys. So everyone gets, it's 100 XP? Or one, yeah, I think this, yeah. Okay, then for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for session 55, the big 5-5 of our ongoing Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay campaign. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. There's also a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where we have a channel dedicated to the many Warhammer games we run on the channel, as well as Finder group, GM discussion, virtual tabletop chat. There's terrific, helpful, knowledgeable, and friendly community over there. You are more than welcome to join us. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an incredible selection of new role-playing games, board games, and card games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs. Like, for instance, if you want to grab stuff from previous editions of the Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay line. If they don't have something in stock, you can put it on a want list, and they'll send you an email when it comes in. And if you make a purchase of $10 or more through their website, be sure to enter the code NOBLEDM. All caps, all one word. It's listed down below. It'll save you 10% on any purchase of $10 or more through their website, and that'll change as of March 15, 2026. So if you're listening to this after that time, just come back to one of our more recent videos, and we'll have the current discount code listed in the description down below. The last thing I will say is a huge thank you to our stalwart, grim, and perilous players. So, Graham, John, and Sean, thank you so much for playing today, guys. Congratulations on successfully navigating your way through to the most cursed, to the safest in this side of, what's the, not Ulrichsburg, what's the one in Ubersreich. But with that cumbersome joke done, we will be back in 2 weeks' time. But until then, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our stalwart, grim, and perilous heroes are encountering. More loss upon more loss. Another named NPC. Although, I mean, what's his name has lasted for quite some time, eh?
Barrett?
Errant, yeah. Is that because Kev keeps forgetting about him? I mean, maybe. But we got a token and a health bar for Helmut now, so
and that's the thing. Art didn't have a health bar, so we never had to worry.
There you go. Yeah, nothing to worry about. Yeah, I mean, he's safe in the realm of sleeping. So, but anyway, until then, again, for those listening at home, thank you again. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.